guys, and welcome to today's daily drama check-in. So today we are going to be talking about paper bag puppets. Now, paper bag puppets are pretty cool. And the thing that you got to remember with paper bag puppets is usually they're going to talk. And I'll explain why in a second. Hello, how are you today? Well, I'm doing just great. How are you? I'm doing well, but I find that I'm a little lost. Can you tell me where I am? Well, it so happens that you're in my kitchen. Your kitchen? That's not where I meant to be at all. Where'd you mean to be? I meant to go back to my kingdom, but I was flying and I got a little lost. Well, I'll say, if you're in my kitchen, then that's certainly not your kingdom. Would you like anything to eat? No, I don't think I need anything to eat right now. I had a big lunch yesterday. Yesterday? How often do you eat, Dragon? Well, I can go up to 5 days without eating if I have a good meal. Wow, that's a long time. Well, thanks for stopping in, Dragon. I hope you have a safe trip back to your kingdom. Oh, you are so kind. Thank you. I sure will. Bye-bye. Now, paper bag puppets are unique among other puppets because they always have a mouth. Now, other puppets that we've seen, like our stick puppets, those are really, you got to focus on their emotions and where their focus is, right? So our stick puppets are all about their emotions. But our paper bag puppets, because they have a mouth built into them, usually you want to choose a paper bag puppet for a puppet show where they're going to have lines, right? So as we talk about manipulating these paper bag puppets, it'd be awesome to have one, right? So once again, we're going to demonstrate how to make one. Now, again, it can be as simple or as complicated as you want. Now, I know some of you are fantastic artists. Like, you guys can draw me out the river, right? So draw as well as you can. For me, I'm just going to keep it simple. So we've got a paper bag here, and I'm going to draw some eyes on there. And for this one, I'm going to draw some funny looking eyes just to play around a little bit. I'll try to keep it similar. And I'm going to draw a little, maybe I'll draw a kitty cat nose on this one. Some whiskers. Now, you got the eyes and the nose on this part of the paper bag, this rectangle of the paper bag, because the mouth goes on the inside. Now, a mistake I see people make sometimes is they try to draw the mouth up here, which is fine if it's like this and you want it to open. So, for example, this one's got lips. So when he closes his lips, or she, when she closes her lips, then it makes an outside mouth together. And then when she opens it, her mouth is on the inside, right? So that's one exception. So if you want to have it where the mouth is on the outside and then opens, that's really cool. That can be a really cool effect. Or you can just keep the mouth all the way on the inside. So I'm going to do red for my mouth. I'm going to open this. I'm just going to draw a little circle and a little circle. I'm going to color it in. And again, I'm keeping it really simple for mine, but you guys can go as fancy and as artistic as you want. Now, if you have googly eyes or anything like that, feel free to use your googly eyes in your puppet. Like for our dragon here, I attached wings on the back. This one's got a horn coming off the top, like a unicorn horn. You can make it as simple or as complicated as you want. And then maybe I'll just draw some ears on this one. We'll make some ears. Just start up. And then we'll get some paper and cut some triangles to have those ears continue. Got my handy dandy tape right here. And then I'm just gonna put the tape on the back, and I'll tape it to the back of the puppet that way. Gotta make sure it's lined. Scaredy cat. Awesome. And so now hopefully you've been able to make a paper bag puppet. So we've gone over a lot of puppets so far. The ones that we did yesterday and today, we got our paper bag puppet and we've got our stick puppet. And I would encourage you to play around with the differences. What is easier to manipulate for you? What do you feel more creative with? Do you feel like you're able to be more creative with the paper bag puppet? First of all, in decorating and creating it, and also in performing with it. Or do you feel like you really like the stick puppet and how the stick puppet can move and work and manipulate? Or if you've got a more complicated stick puppet that you're able to concoct, like how does that work for you? There's also the awesome stuffed animal puppets that we did before, whether it's the one that you stick your hand in or it's just a regular stuffed animal or doll. Then we also did the found object puppets. Those are my personal favorite because you can make anything out of anything. So there's a lot of different puppets. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about shadow puppets, and then on Friday we're going to do a little bit about bunraku puppets. So I'll post those links for you later. But thanks for tuning in on our daily drama check-in.